Aries, to save some time, I already shuffled the cards and laid them out. It's all about love again this week. It's a really beautiful message. So I don't want you to do anything to block your blossoming into new love, okay? Or bring your refresh to any kind of existing relationships. And also even creative ideas. I also don't want you to linger in the past. If take the good stuff about the people and situations that you are reflecting on from the past, but I think there's a part of you that needs to move on from that because it needs to be able to bring new life in. I can't get that new life if there's a big boulder of the past standing in the doorway. Okay, so let's get into why I'm saying that there's opportunities here to really blossom in a new area of love in the creative and in the material world as well too. And you need to do you this week. That's the message overall, and it's a good one as well. The Two of Wands is sitting in that significator spot, that first placement, the general gist of the whole reading. And the two is a new starts in the area of the creative. You've got imagination, inspiration in each hand, and you're ready to take off like a little firecracker. That's your domain, Aries. And also, it's special in my deck. You've just come out of a dark time of enlightenment, tough and trials and tribulations that have tested your spirit, your intellect, your wallet, all those kinds of things. And you're coming out of that time emerging victorious. And God in the universe is saying, go forth, little Aries. Let's go see what we can conquer and do for ourselves. And what you want for that self, I think, is in that seventh placement is a direct extension of the first placement. And it's a reflection of self, okay, the way we're feeling. The Ten of Pentacles is a completion state in the material world. Family, home, relationship, work, community, body, food, and wine fall under this domain. And it's the happily ever after card, I call it, in this. Again, getting to the 10 is never easy because you have to take all the trials and tribulations, the good and the bad stuff on the journey of the Pentacles. But again, the 10 is, it says it's worth it, okay? So that's what you want. You don't mind starting that new idea in that endeavor, okay? So trust that this week, Aries, and really kind of move forth. And what's blocking that energy in that second placement from manifesting the two, and also to kind of cock blocking your ability to really believe in your dreams, is the Justice card. So let's say there's past separations, divorce in business areas, partnerships broken down, or legalities, business contracts, or maybe shady stuff happened, or you just had to fight for that kind of stuff and it left you tempered and like a little bit disheartened. Okay, so don't let that affect you here. Okay, put justice because there was lessons there, and she's always for your good favor. So while we might be a little bit kind of reflecting in the past and think, oh, things were better or even worse, like I can't take a chance again, these kinds of cards say absolutely. And we get the validation here in that third placement of what I like to say, God in the universe, of how to direct the week. Okay, the Knight of Wands, that's kind of like Aries right there. The Knight is the upsurge or kind of really firecracker energy again in the area of the creative, and sitting under his brother here in the two, right? The Knight wants to take off for new ideas, the new for the creative, for your heart, for your spirit. So you really got to trust this, and you got an extra wand here as well. So you've got a trifecta of the ability in the creative. And again, this could touch anything that you want. So let's say you want to put yourself out there again in business or just in social life. Okay, don't let anything block you from the past. Okay, because the past is tickling. We're going to see that in the present placement as well. And I really need you to move on to it because all the good luck, the good karma, all the hope, all your dreams are waiting right there, okay? And you're just kind of hesitant at the door. You're the one that's putting the boulder up, and I won't have it this week, okay? So we got that Knight, God saying, let's follow this energy. Let's take off. It's not fully formulated. We don't know exactly where we're going, but that's the joy in the adventure. And I guarantee when you were younger, Aries, you just ran at it. It doesn't matter your age now. You didn't care. You just couldn't be told no if you thought your idea was good and fresh and exciting. Off you went. And that kind of enthusiasm, excitement gets tickled again in the night. So trust the ride. We might not know where we're going, but the horse does. The steady steed knows exactly where you're going. You've got some accomplishments on your belt, so we're going to build upon that here. And in the fourth placement, the gut of the matter, the Six of Pentacles, the gift of money, the celebratory state in the area of the material, but literally in tarot, it means the gift of money. So if you've been given the gift of money or getting the gift of money, it's going to happen if it hasn't. But if more importantly in that placement, it's do you. Okay, be responsible. I'm not saying dish your credit cards or anything like that, but do you to make yourself happy, because that's a gift from the universe acknowledging that you've been a good egg. It's kind of a karma card, so really enjoy it. And I can see that you've been a good egg too. In the fifth placement, the Nine of Pentacles is a journey and completion state in the minor arcana in that Pentacles, the material world, right? And the fifth placement is a past reflection, so you're moving out of that kind of rough lessons, right? Again, the good and bad that come with the journey of in the minor arcana, but it's kind of left you melancholy here in the present. That's the Six of Cups. It should be a celebratory state in the area of the heart. All your cups are there, but you're looking at that one cup like, oh, the past was so nice, or this lover was so nice, or this situation was so much better. And take the good stuff from it, my Aries friend, but do not wallow in this. If you find you're sitting in that kind of stuff, like that melancholy of that sea, don't do it, because that's not the exalted state of this card. All right, I really need you to move on, especially when I see in the bonus card, the Knight of Swords is there to stir up that new energy, stir up your heart, stir up those ideas for the creative and the entrepreneurial business as well, in work and community. All get this, though, this kind of little tickle as well. And again, the Two of Wands here in the significator in the seventh placement is that happily ever after. So you're feeling it. You know your dreams can materialize. When an Aries puts their mind to something and off they go with that Knight of Wands, like, we might not know where we're going, but I know I got something good in my hands and I'm willing to be adaptable and change and embrace the change and work with God and the universe to kind of go with the flow to get to my dream. So trust it. That's this week, okay? That's what a big deal it is in the 52 week calendar, right? And other people see you as a hot tamale that's starting new things, so you might get into that vibe. The eighth placement is how other people view you, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So 8 and 8 is 16, 1, 7. So the contemplation, meditation of new moves to get the refresh, rejuvenation in the area of the material, right? So you see all those coins at his feet? He's got something going on. You've got something going on. So believe in this. Trust that new tickle, wherever that new direction or just a tweak that you need to bring to stuff or to yourself, and to look at for love, because that's what we're going to get to here in that ninth place with the hopes and fears is the Ace of Cups, the upsurge. Whew, like a nice, beautiful wave over you, holding that big cup of the heart, willing to try things in a new way, going out it like a really powerful spirit. Again, like, the refresh is everywhere here for you, Aries. Go get it. This is your kind of domain. You like to start new things. You're the first sign of the zodiac. That's what you represent. So don't be afraid of it. And don't be afraid of new love or going to put yourself out there or going to make something of the creative for yourself, for the heart, okay? It's all on the agenda for you, all right? So in the 9 is that hopes and fears. So don't be afraid of that Ace. It's there for your favor. It's such a beautiful card too as well. And I'm surely welcome as. And it gives you that spring in yourself and a crush of life, which is so nice for anybody, okay? But it's on favor for you this week. So don't be fearful of it. And in the bonus card, like I said, under that Knight of Swords is the Knight of Night, the brother to these guys. The Knight just wants to take you in a new direction for your thoughts. So it doesn't want you sitting in melancholy anymore. Like I said, if there's good stuff like, oh, I like this kind of attributes of a partner, or I want to be part of this kind of environment of work or family or relationship or home, that's all under the heart here, especially for an Aries. But it's all about making sure you're respecting yourself and you're loving yourself and you're coming to those kind of decisions that, again, at the end of the day, emotional maturity is executed in that manner, doing what's right for you, not for everybody else, but what's for you, or even maybe what felt good in the past but doesn't no longer serve you, right? And that's the Knight saying, let's stir up new ideas. Let's go kick it. Let's go have that crush of life. Let's go have that crush on yourself, okay? And that attracts everything, Aries, and I know you know it. All right, have a good week. Oh, if you're so inclined to like or subscribe, that would be super cool as well. Have a good one, my grand friends.